to all the big homies. What we doing for our generation? How we living by example when we ain't creating? Opportunities we got, but we too busy hating. We lost focus, shit, I know I did, I'm on vacation. Too busy trying to get the clothes and cars. Too busy chasing hoes and living like the summer's ours. I'm ashamed I lost direction. I'm redefining life and sharing all these blessings. Little homie, take a seat and listen. I know your daddy gone, but I'ma be the intervention. Seize life, know you a king. Stay sharp and watch for the fiends, shit. Save your money, fuck gold chains. Reinvest the dough so you can get the whole thing. Yeah, you can get the whole thing. Incorporated, not talking about the cocaine. No lean, no perk. You need a clear head to get it, cause it's gonna be work, kid. And you could be the first man in your house to graduate to higher learning. Yeah, this fire, yeah, it's burning. Motivation keeps me going when I'm hurting. This lifestyle's a better version. Avoid negative excursions. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. Shit. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. Yeah. Or we gon' cry when you gone. Yeah. Or we gon' cry when you gone. Nothing good comes easy. No shortcuts in hustling, believe me. That's why I always got a strap when you see me. But that's only if I need it, not easily defeated. I'm dedicated like I'm breathing. I love my people, but we gotta keep believing. Yeah, we gotta keep achieving. Cause they think we all heathen. And we gon' prove them wrong. And I'ma see you through the perfect storm. I wanna see you in the morning when the night's gone. And you gon' leave the bad influences. I'm just speaking on some truest shit. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right or you can go get it wrong. If you do, we gon' cry when you gone. Yeah. We gon' cry when you gone. Go get it right, you can go get it wrong. You can go get it right, you can go get it wrong. Yeah. When the street lights on, you can go get it right, or you can go get it wrong. Yeah. And we gon' cry when you gone. We gon' cry when you gone.
What's up, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? It's your boy Larry, man. I hope that you guys had a good week. I missed y'all. Man, did you see that Lakers game yesterday? You know I'm a Lakers fan. We didn't quite pull it through, but you know, Miami's supposed to be there, so we're gonna let them have a game, make them feel good, because we want to make a series out of it. But man, listen, I'm glad that you guys are here. I hope everybody can see me. If you can, somebody say something on the thing. We have a good show tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about negative energy. And negative energy is a big one, excuse me, because I didn't realize, I was doing research today for the show, and I didn't realize that it actually has scientific meaning, because you guys always hear me talk about, negative energy is real and all of that, but I never went that deep into really understanding what it is. And so we're gonna talk about, negative energy tonight. But first, what I need you guys to do, I need people to share, man. Listen, you guys like my little shirt? We got a little merchandise. Listen, for the top 3 people, whoever adds the most people in the comment section, I'm gonna send you out a free shirt. All right? Can I do that for you guys? And I'll just need you guys to share. So if anybody is out there watching, man, please share. And first, before we get into the show, I got to tell you a joke. Now, one thing I got to tell you before I tell you this joke, my jokes will probably never get any better. So you're going to have to learn how to laugh at them, all right? All right, so this is a good one. It's a little Johnny joke. All right. A teacher said to her class, I'm going to hold something under the desk and I want you to guess it. This one is round and red. Little Johnny shot his hand up, but he was ignored. "It's a plum, miss," said a little girl. "No, it's an apple, but I like the way you're thinking." The next one is oval-shaped and green. The teacher ignored little Johnny again, and the little boy said, "It's a kiwi." Said, "No, it's a guava, but I like how you're thinking." Little Johnny stood up and said, "I got one, miss. It's stiff, about 1 inch long, and it's got a red knob." "Johnny, that's disgusting," shouted the teacher. "No, it's a match, but I like how you're thinking." You guys like my joke? I just wanted to give you a little time. Listen, it's Monday night, it's 9 p.m., and it is time to wake your ass up. Man, I'm excited to be here. Tonight is about negative energy. Negative energy and negative thoughts will only turn out to negative results. I think we all understand that. But here's the definition. I found the definition of negative energy. And it's kind of mind-boggling because I never really knew it was this deep. All right, negative energy is a concept used in physics to explain the nature of certain fields, including the gravitational field and various quantum field effects. In more speculative theories, negative energy is involved in wormholes, which may allow for time travel and warp drives for faster than light travel. No, we're not going to be talking about time travel, even though I think that's cool as shit. We are going to be talking about negative energy, negative people, positive energy, positive people, how it really affects us in our day-to-day. And so an easier way for me to explain this is I have a video, and this video is narrated by Steve Harvey, and I found it today. It's posted by The Outcome. I do not own the rights to this shit, so I know YouTube is gonna send me one of those things and shaming me for playing it, but we're supposed to share shit, and I'm not making any money off this shit anyway, so I'm gonna share it. But this is Steve Harvey. It's posted by The Outcome is the name of the page. And again, we do not own the rights, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started, and I hope that you enjoy it.
You have got to change the way you think. It is the whole determining factor of where you go in life. We are all where we are today because we thought ourselves to this position. If you don't like the position, think yourself out of it. Your brain is divided into two halves, positive and negative, good and evil. It don't function on nothing else. Ain't no neutral ground in your brain. It's either positive and good or negative and evil. Each half of your brain has millions of factory workers on each side. You got 1 million factory workers on the positive side. You got 1 million factory workers on the negative side. At the forefront of each one of those factories in your brain is a foreman. You got foreman positive and you got foreman negative. You are in charge. You're the boss of the factory. Guess what? We are how we think. You can't make a world, but you can make your own world. So now, since your brain is in two halves, let me show you how this works. You wake up in the morning and you say, man, I don't feel myself today. I got up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm not a morning person. Foreman negative hears that. He steps to the front. He said, what did you say? You say, I said I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm not myself. I'm not a morning person. He says, you got it right away. He said, hey, the boss just woke up and said he's not a morning person. He's having a bad day today, and he ain't feeling himself. Let's get to work. The 1 million factory workers start producing thoughts to justify what you just said. So now guess what? Man, I hate my alarm clock went off this morning. I got to get out here in this traffic. I want to drive down here today. I don't even like these people on my job. I can't stand this car I'm finna get in this morning. Sure wish I had a new car, but I'm driving this ragged-ass car. And on and on and on. And your day starts tumbling into what you ordered at the top of the day. You could wake up in the morning and you say, you know what? Today is gonna be a great day today. I expect something really good to happen for me today. He said, what did you say? You say, I said I'm having a great day today. I expect something good to happen today. Foreman positive turns around and goes, All right, let me have your attention. Steve's having a great day today. He's expecting some wonderful things to happen. And man, let's get it going. And they start manufacturing thoughts. Same brain. Man, I can't wait to go to work today. It may not be the job I want, but at least I got a job. I'm sure grateful I got a car to drive to work today. Hey man, at least I got a check coming in. I appreciate the fact that I don't have a car, but at least I can walk to the train. Man, this is gonna be great today. That's how your mind works 24/7. It never turns off. Change your attitude, you change your altitude.
It all depends on how you look at it. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. The way we think they are affects us most. And Shoaff taught me that the mind is like a factory, a mental factory. And whatever you think about all day long pours ingredients into this mental factory. And that's what builds the economic, social, financial fabric of your life. As you think, so you become.
What y'all think about that? It all seems easy, don't it? Being positive seems easy. I don't think anybody goes out there on their day-to-day wanting to be negative. I don't think. I mean, some of you motherfuckers do, but not everybody. I mean, I don't. You know, I want to spread positivity, and I always try to be encouraging and uplifting, and I'm a mentor to people, and you know, and I always try to say the right things, but I don't always wake up that way. And I definitely don't always end up that way, and some days I'm not that way. I want to be, you know what I mean? So there's some things that I want to talk about today that you know, could get deep, it could hit under your skin. I know it's going to hit home because there's not one person out of the 7+ billion people on this planet that doesn't have negative energy in them. I don't care what you do. You can meditate all fucking day and do yoga and do all of that shit. It doesn't mean you're going to be positive all day, period. I know Gandhi probably got pissed off every now and then. So we're going to talk about it. I'll give you a prime example. Negative energy. We're in the middle of an election. You got the Republican people and you got the Democratic people, right? Because everybody knows pretty much who they want to vote for. And all day long, they're on the internet just talking shit to each other, talking shit. None of them know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just talking shit that they seen on the news, right? So you got the Republicans talking this shit, then you got the Democrats talking this shit, and they're just arguing about some shit, really, they don't know nothing about. Some people know more than others, you know? And, but that's a prime example of negative energy. How do we let negative energy go? How do we let go of it? And I just, you know, put together some things that I thought might be helpful. So here we go. The first step is to breathe, let things go. I started doing yoga. I'm not doing that good at it, y'all. I can't get past the 15-minute tutorial part of it, but I'm trying, you know, and when I get done, I think I've done some shit. But I tell you, when you're breathing in and you're breathing out, it feels good, and you can feel that energy. Remember, we're talking about wormholes and shit, so we know negative energy is real, right? This will make you feel mentally and physically better. You will feel lighter as you eliminate things you don't need in your life. When you start to get rid of these things that are cluttered, you can systematically get rid of that negative energy that isn't useful to you. Prime example, dirty house versus a clean house. How many times have you woke up and your house ain't clean? And you feel like shit because of it. Then you wake up and you start playing your little music and you get in the groove and you clean your house up, you start feeling good. By the time your house is clean, you walk through that shit, it feels great, right? Same thing with your car. Your car is filled with McDonald's bags and shit and cigarette burns and shit. Go to the car wash, you clean it up, you feel good, you pimping, got the top down, you know, you trying to pick up chicks, right? You feel good. That's an example of that negative energy and positive energy. Because, you know, we got to let it go. Why is it important to let certain things go? Now, this is where it gets deep and painful for some. There comes a point in all of our lives where we need to let go. We need to let go of the past, the hurt, the unmet expectations, loss, hopes, and dreams sometimes. It is a healthy way to move on. We cannot possibly continue to move forward in our own lives if we are constantly holding on to that bar from the past. And this is where it gets deep. This is where it gets deep. You know, you talk maybe a loss of life. You don't never forget that. And moving on doesn't mean you have forgotten it. But moving on and letting go means you can live. And I can speak for myself. If I were to pass away today, you know, I'm sure my family would be sad. I'm sure they would, you know, and I'm sure they would miss me, and I'm sure they would cry. But the last thing I would want is for them to hold on to it. I would want them to let go. I would want them to be the best they could be. I would want them to, you know, to be positive and be able to have their full faculty in place so they can go out and conquer the world. That's what I would want, you know? And I'm sure that everyone else feels the same. Unmet expectations. You know, let's say that you in school and you wanted to be a ball player. There might come a time where, you know, you might not be that great at basketball, you know, and you have to let it go. It's a tough period. It's a tough time, but you have to let it go. Now, there's a thin line between, for the basketball thing, there's a thin line between just working harder, and if the skill set is there and you're working harder and you want to, you know, nothing wrong with that. But if you can't dribble, you're probably not going to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Or if your three-point shot is like 20% or some shit, you're probably not going to make it to the NBA. That might be some shit you might want to think about. I might not do it. Get over it. Let that shit go. Move on. Because remember what I told you before. Everybody is extremely gifted at something. There's something out there you're gifted at. You just probably never even tried the shit. You know? You're gifted at something. So you got to be able to let things go. That's a hard thing to do sometimes, man, because we become sad when we don't get what we want, or a loss of life, or a hurt, a relationship. I've been through it. People have these relationships and they break up and they think that's the last thing. Oh my God, I'm dying on the inside and I can't believe this person, they loved me and they said they loved me and all of this shit. And it's a cycle, right? You see it on Facebook, you see it on IG, you know, and then you know, eventually you get better because you start working through those emotions. I'm saying all of those things to say this: that is negative energy. That's energy you have to get out of your body, because you cannot be a complete positive person while you dragging all this shit with you. You just can't. It's impossible. So it's super important that you learn to let go. I mean, that's what I think anyway. How'd you guys like the video? Steve Harvey's pretty cool. He's a funny dude, you know, but he's right. You know, you got the evil side and the good side, the positive side and the negative side. Which way do you want to be? You know, you have people that say, I don't have any friends, or I don't have this and I don't have that. But it's probably because your attitude stinks. If you got a negative ass attitude, nobody wants to be around you. Positive people, though, the people gravitate towards positivity. They gravitate. Remember, it's energy. It's real shit. It's real shit. Energy is all around you, in every person and in every room. And even though you can't see it, it's still there. It's a life force. One that you can easily understand in the context of how you feel from day to day. Sluggish, invincible, numb, or joyful. Everyone gives off their own energy. When you're near them, or you can pick up on some of these energetic frequencies and subliminal subconscious level. Some fill you with warmth and joy, while others fill you with doom and gloom. By now, this has also been confirmed by study that even plants can absorb energy from other plants. They can absorb energy from your ass too, because I used to try to grow weed plants when I was young. You know, when I was young, you can't, it's been 7 years. But when I was young, I never could grow that shit. my shit would get to this tall and it would die. I think it was my negative energy. But anyway, we have all had bad days, and when that happens, we know our mojo isn't at its best. But have you noticed that you have tend to perceive a negative energy as something other people have, while blaming your own bad mojo and having a bad mood due to a lack of sleep or someone somehow offending you? Did you know that negativity can be so ingrained in you that it goes unnoticed? That you're going about your life the way you usually do, and it's actually you, motherfucker, that is the Debbie Downer. Here's the thing. Nobody likes to admit fault. Nobody does. Nobody likes to admit fault. But when you look in that mirror, you know when it's you. You know. Because you're not going to lie to yourself, I don't think. Some of you motherfuckers do. But not everybody. You're not going to lie to yourself. If it's you, you got to be accountable to that shit. And you got to fix it. Because at the end of the day, you're controlling your own tempo in your life. Let me see. I can't get my Facebook on here. There we go. You're controlling that. So at the end of the day, listen, I'm going to need you guys to do this. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to tell yourself that today I am going to be as positive as possible. Today I am going to avoid negativity. Today I will not be the negative one. And I'm telling you, man, if you are conscious about the shit, you can fix it and you can make some progress, because at the end of the day, it's not an overnight thing, but it definitely is something that you can fix over time. 6 powerful ways to protect yourself from negative energy. One way is to leave negative people alone. You remember I tell you all the time, much negative people to the negative section. Why? Fuck them, we don't need them. Maybe you can help them, I don't know. 6 powerful ways to protect yourself from negative energy. Number 1, focus on solutions, not problems. How many people do you know always talking about some shit is wrong, but never have a fucking solution? You see, sometimes my words get mixed as being negative because I'm a problem solver. When I'm at the office, something happens, it's my job to figure the shit out, right? So I always sometimes look at the worst of situations because that's what my plan of attack would be. The easy shit I know I can fix. Excuse me, so I know I'm always preparing for the hard shit. But find a solution. Man, I get so tired when people come up to me always talking about fucking problem. What are you doing to fix it? Do you have an answer? If you don't have an answer, stop bitching, stop complaining, go sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? Number 2, don't feed into the drama. How many of y'all feed into drama? How many of you guys can honestly say that you feed into drama? Don't lie either, because you know you out there. Don't feed into that shit. Don't feed into it. When I see people start talking politics, I get up and leave. When I see people start talking religion and shit, I get up and leave. When I see people start talking about other people, I get up and leave. Why? Because I know if you talking about that motherfucker, you talking about me behind my back. Get up and leave. Don't feed into the drama. It's just, I don't want it around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better at that in my old age. Watch your boundaries. It's important to set boundaries. And this is where people might call you bougie, or people might call you stuck up, or people might say, oh, you think you better. No, I don't think I'm better than you at all, but I don't want that energy. I don't want it around me. So guess what? You can't be around me because you have not been accountable to your own negative ass energy to fix it. So why in the fuck should I entertain that shit, right? Okay. Number 4, stop trying to fix everyone and everything. Now this is where I have a problem. Again, I'm a problem solver, right? So I'm always feel that I got the answer. And I'm trying to get better at it. And that's not because I do have the answer all the time, because I really don't. But I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty and jump in there. And I always think sometimes when people just talk to me about shit, I feel that they're talking to me because they want me to fix it. And I'm getting better because a lot of times people just stop talking to me because they say, I don't need you to fix it. I just need you to listen. And, you know, I have to get better, man. You know, I'm 51 and I'm still trying to get better at that. But don't try to fix everybody. Don't try to fix everything. Sometimes people just want somebody to listen to them, you know? Respond, but don't react. and take care of yourself. Put yourself numero uno. Why? Because at the end of the day, you got to answer to your own shit. Did you guys get anything out of that today? I'm not going to hold you long. Negative energy, beside that wormhole shit, negative energy is real. You can feel it. You can cut it with a knife. When you walk into the room and the room gets quiet, maybe you need to check yourself. Maybe you've changed that energy in that room. You know what I mean? And maybe you need to check yourself. And don't be so quick to blame everybody else when it's you, because sometimes it's you. Sometimes you're the negative energy. And, you know, you got to own up to that shit, you know? That's all I got to say about that. Listen, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I really do. We're going to do this every Monday at 9 p.m. sharp, Eastern Standard Time. And I want more of you guys to tune in, man, because I want to start getting to deeper conversations. And right now, I've been kind of keeping it light, you know, until we get more people involved and things like that. And please share this, you know, to your friends. And because I know people out here need to hear a little good word. We have a lot of great podcasts out there going on, and there's a lot of good ones. And, you know, there's some good ones of people that I know, you know, and I'm not trying to take over the fucking podcast world or nothing, but I think I got something to say, and I think that some of you guys need to hear it, you know what I mean? Some of you guys I really know close, and some I haven't seen in years, but I think we all need a good word, and it's nothing but positive energy, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to spread some positive energy on the population. I want you guys to get out there and, like I told you, wake up tomorrow morning and say, today I'm going to be positive. To hell with negativity. I'm not giving off that energy because I want to feel good. Aren't you tired of feeling fucking bad? Aren't you tired of feeling sad? Aren't you tired of waking up with blah, blah, blah ass fucking attitude? Do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Do something about it. And if you want one of these cool ass shirts, I want you guys to share this shit and add some people so they know that they can check this shit out next Monday. And until then, much negative people to the negative section. Why? Fuck them. We don't need them. And I love you. I want y'all to have a good day. Peace.
To all the big homies, what we doing for our generation? How we living by example when we ain't creating? Opportunities we got, but we too busy hating. We lost focus, shit, I know I did, I'm on vacation. Too busy trying to get the clothes and cars. Too busy chasing hoes and living like the summer's ours. I'm ashamed I lost direction. I'm redefining life and sharing all these blessings. Little homie, take a seat and listen. I know your daddy gone, but I'ma be the intervention. Seize life, know you a king, stay sharp.